This is a boardme project. On a user interface level, a boardme project is really simple. It is just a card that has a preview associated with it, which is empty right now because this is an empty project. It has a name and it has a date. The date signifies the last time when this project was updated. Now, if you hover over it, you will see a number pop up which shows you the number of flows that this project contains. A project in boardme corresponds to an application or a website. It is just a logical grouping for your onboarding components. boardme doesn't have any hard restrictions and it doesn't impose any restrictions on you. In theory, you could use the same project for multiple apps as well. So creating a project is the first step in designing your user onboarding, and it is a requirement for installing boardme. Let's see how we can create a project. First, we can delete this one. And creating a project is as simple as clicking on the Create Project button, entering a name, and pressing the Save button. Now a project has been created. When a project is created, it is automatically assigned a unique identifier and a link will be generated that allows you to install boardme. This is the link in question. Let's look at a diagram that will help you better understand how a project structure is designed. The smallest component and the base component in boardme is called a guide. This is a UI component. You can think of this as a model window, a tooltip, or any UI component of this nature. A flow is a directory that contains a number of UI components. It is a logical grouping for the UI components, and it also provides a couple of very handy features for you to work with. On the very top level we have the project, which is a logical grouping for all your flows. Now, when a project is created, at that point a unique ID is generated that is embedded in the script that is required to install boardme. So this is the unique identifier, and as you can see here, this is the script that will help you install boardme that contains the project identifier. So it is simply a one-line copy and paste job, and you should be up and running with boardme.